Thank you, Jason.
Yes, my name is Jason Roberts. I'm from Litchfield. I'd like to consider myself the average, responsible, peaceful gun owner, and I do want you to know a little bit about me. I got two quotes, one to start with, one to finish with. To quote a spiritual leader, if you have truth to speak, speak it with love, or the message and the messenger will be rejected. I do have truth to speak. Truth is, I love you. Crazy to say to a legislative body, I know. I love all the people behind me. I love all the people in this building. I love the country, the Constitution, the Bill of Rights, the democratic process that our forefathers crafted for this constitutional republic that we all love and enjoy. I love my wife and my kids. I hope that my attempts to teach my children the values of life are firmly seated in their brains and their hearts, because I do believe that in the absence of love, violence is born. Your first mission as legislators should be that first you do no harm. Let those that will love one another and protect one another do so. Otherwise, anything you do after that is harmful. I'm a nursing assistant, a phlebotomist, and an EKG technician. At work, I assist those who cannot perform activities of daily living, such as bathing or toileting. I serve in a memory impairment unit. I have many useful tools at my disposal that, without them, would diminish my ability to give care. Outside of work, I have a small medical bag I carry with me everywhere I go. People goof on it. They call it a purse or my man bag. But invariably, they need something from it. They always do. I'm ready to help with EpiPens, antibiotics, bandages, wound cleaners. I have aspirin for those who are in risk of a heart attack or maybe just a headache. But I also carry a 9mm Glock with a 15-round magazine. At home, I use an AR-15 for home defense because the Department of Homeland Security says it is a suitable weapon for home defense. It is the right tool for the job. Now, I'm not a member of any vigilante group or paramilitary organization. I don't live in my head replaying any sort of scenarios where I get to draw my gun and I'm the hero. That just doesn't happen. And really, I'm very much like a hippie, only I bathe. I don't use drugs. I ask what I can do for my country rather than, what my country can do for me. I really do feel I'm not unique. In my experience, the family values and the values that are wholly consistent with that of our founding fathers are ingrained in Connecticut's residents. I'm very proud to say that. Recently, we have been under a somewhat childish propaganda attack by the very people we put in place to work for us, and as you've heard, we are called the fringe of the fringe by our own governor. I've read the bills that are proposed, and I am disgusted that some would get in the way of our ability to provide love and protection for one another. We can and have done better. The laws in place did prevent the Sandy Hook murderer from possessing weapons through the proper channels as I would. But unfortunately, he did get a hold of weapons as criminals will. I don't feel we need more laws. I think those laws worked. We should applaud that. I implore you to read the bills coming through here. Ask, are these going to help Jason Roberts provide love and protection for his family, for your family? Having undergone more than adequate training in firearms and medicine respectively, I submit that I'm qualified to say I can identify a suitable tool for a job. And in this case, a lot of these bills make very good fertilizer. I do have one nice, I'm not really threatening, but one day, if you're lucky enough to make it into those late years of your life, you're going to need help from somebody like me. And hopefully you're lucky to get help from somebody like me. Maybe you can't hold your bowels so well, and you might hope that it's me coming instead of somebody who's very angry about their rights having been trampled while you were blessed with the opportunity to legislate.
Is that your final poem?
That is, to use another quote, they do say, karma is a... So, thank you very much for your services. I really appreciate being here.
I actually hope that you're also going to use your efforts on behalf of Sharon Hospital.
I would like that very much.
Okay.
Very much.
Anyone else have any questions? Yes. All right. Senator Hartley?
So, Jason, I one time had some plumbing legislation before us, and I learned very quick that you never make your plumber angry. Anyhow, your point is well taken. And are you staying around with that little bag until The end. Sine
I always
die?
do. I always do.
I'm.
Yeah, the
just-
9mm, by the way, is not in here.
Not that-
That is home, firmly
Yes.
tucked away.
Yes. Thanks for being here. In all
pleasure.
seriousness, and your presence as everyone's is very, very important.
Great. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.